Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So earlier today, I did a video on basically a channel update and what I plan on doing in the future going forward. And, you know, obviously still going to do basically a lot of the same stuff, whereas you do reviews, go overs, you know, talk about different things, but kind of gonna go more into the prepping side of things, whether it's medical prepping, whether it's, you know, food prepping, whether it's whatever prepping, just prepping in general, right? Because like I said in the other video, that prepping is kind of in my channel title, I should be more into it, and I've been prepping for a long time. And one of the things I was speaking about earlier was what I call my prepper library, and I'm going to go over, it's kind of a set of books that I got as a gift, actually. And this is some holistic stuff. I talked about holistic stuff with supplements and things like that. And this is just a set of 5 books. Came in a cellophane packet. My mother-in-law gave it to me for Christmas, and I've actually used these books. So it's something that's pretty cool. It's Home Remedies from a Country Doctor. I don't have a link for these or anything. Like I said, they were a gift. I got them for Christmas. I've had them for a while. Probably more than a couple years ago, I think. But these are definitely some pretty interesting books that you could throw in your prepper library if you're going to start one, which I would recommend that you seriously do. Because it's a reference guide, you know. You can say, well, let me go check out something about, you know, nature's antibiotics, or what I can do with apple cider vinegar, or something for healthy hair, soothe everyday aches and pains, and food cures. So we'll just go into a few of the things that each one of these little books has. And also, they say different things on the back. This one says, learn the power of a healthy diet, and there is the ISBN for that one. They're all different, actually, so I probably, if you type this one in, they'll all come up. But this is just on some food cures. You know, how about your diet, multivitamins, so that's going into supplements and things like that. Then just some different food items that you can use, like apricots. It tells you about what they're doing for you health-wise. So there's some definitely like beets, green beans, cabbage, carrots. Carrots actually do help your eyesight, natural defense against heart disease, strokes, cancer, cataracts, and even constipation. I ate so many carrots when I was a kid. It makes sense. I still do, actually. So yeah, it just goes into other things like fennel, garlic. Garlic's a natural antiviral as well. And it's cool because you know, you can say, well, you know, I might not have a lot of stuff on hand. Some of the stuff is not easily accessible. I mean, horseradish is. So it just goes over tons of things: sweet potatoes, spinach, different oils like olive oils, I believe, Swiss chard, yuck. But there's a lot of different things. Water, obviously. I'm the water pusher at school. I'm always trying to get the nurses to drink more water. And actually, one of the nurses at work keeps telling me how much water she's drank, which is awesome, because keep it up. It helps every part of your body. Helps your GI tract, everything, man. If you're not pooping, you're not drinking enough water. Seriously, drink more water. Drink 8 times 8, 64 ounces of water a day. That is a half a gallon. Try to drink more if you can. But that's one of them. That's the food cure one, which is super cool. Aches and pains. This one says, soothe and prevent aches and pains naturally. Again, that is the ISBN of that one if you want to pause and check that out. Then it just goes into pain, muscle strains, arthritis, headaches. Then the pain chart, basically, you know, you ask somebody how, you know, what's the pain on a scale from 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. It goes into like hot peppers, ginger. Ginger is also a natural antiviral. It also helps your gastro GI stuff. That's why everybody's always telling you to drink ginger ale when you were a kid. Drink ginger ale, drink ginger ale. You know, oh, you don't feel good, drink ginger ale. That's a natural antiviral. I was pushing ginger honey tea. Ginger is naturally antiviral. Honey's naturally antibacterial. I was pushing that when people had COVID, or to, you know, just in general try to beat a virus. So goes into that. Epsom salt. This is all stuff too that, you know, you can most of it you can, you know, access readily. It's available. Ginger, you can get ginger powder, which I don't suggest you do. It's actually not so good. Really, you're better off, like it says, get the ginger and cut it in slices, and boil it in a quart of water, and you can make tea that way. But then it goes into muscle strains, making a mustard plaster. Then rosemary is used for a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff, like I said, is hard to find. Witch hazel is easily accessible. Wintergreen oil, maybe not so. There's a lot of health food stores where you can actually get the more difficult things at. But for a prepping standpoint, you need to have this shit on hand if something happens, because if shit hits the fan, you're not going to be able to just pull wintergreen oil out of your ass. You're going to have to already have it. So celery's, you can use angelica, rosemary. It just goes into alfalfa. That's not really sesame seeds. Then it tells you about headaches, what you can use for headaches. Some things have mild, like NSAID qualities. If I can even turn this page, that'd be great. Willow bark, that's something else that's not easily accessible. But, again, if you get it ahead of time, rosemary sage tea. Sage is pretty much everywhere. Health food stores, again. You could get dried sage. I'm not sure it would come out the same, but that would be better for long-term storage. Yarrow, you can actually get. I actually have dried yarrow. Mints. So that's wormwood. I mean, that's another thing you'd have to get from a health food store or from like a GNC or something. So that's that one. This is healthy skin and nails. Protect your hair, skin and nails naturally. And then there's the ISBN on that one. And it's, what's this say it's made by? Publications International Limited. This goes into just different oils and stuff that you can use. I'm not going to go too much into this one. They do help you for scarring. But you can get a lot of stuff like shea butter, things like that. You can use oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for so much stuff. Clay, too, actually. And clay is easily accessible in the ground. You can just pull that up. You can make poultices. It goes into, basically different things. Aloe vera. Everybody knows about aloe vera. Fighting aging. I'm a little too late for that. Yeah, so there's a lot of different things that you can use. These are good for third-degree burns. Now, I'm talking, if you don't have anything else, and it's a shit-at-the-fan situation, and you have some of this stuff on hand, you can use it. If you have aloe on hand, you can use it for not third-degree burns. I meant third-degree burns, but I meant from sunburn to third-degree burns by Native Americans. So there's a lot of stuff. Rosemary can be used as a wash for infectious skin conditions. It also has anti-inflammatory substances in it. So there's that. So even though it sounds like, honey's antibacterial, they use it to disinfect wounds and burns throughout the world. So honey's another one. Then it just goes into all this dermatitis, psoriasis. It tells you how to make different kind of healing salve. So for for dermatitis, skin care, tells you dry complexion scrub. So this tells you how to make conditioner if you don't have anything. Light conditioner, you can use eggs, yogurt. And I'm saying, if you have this stuff on hand, this is stuff that you could probably definitely get. Yogurt's not going to last a long time. Neither are eggs, but coconut. So yeah, there's a bunch of different things you can do with that one. So that's a good one. Apple cider vinegar. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this too. Actually, discover the benefits of apple cider vinegar, and there is the ISBN on that one. This stuff is. I've drank this before for losing weight, and it's not good. But I mean, vinegar in general, there's all different kinds of vinegar. You can use vinegar for everything. I use it for taking rust off of knife blades, for steel. White vinegar, 5% acidity, so you can pickle stuff with it. Vinegar in your diet. Malt vinegar is not good either. My ex-father-in-law used to get French fries and malt vinegar. I tried it. Fuck, dude. It's just terrible. I don't know. Some people like it, though. Then it just goes into a lot of stuff about how to increase your calcium absorption, blood sugar levels, controlling. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with other, materials. Like for, like I say, you got diabetes, you can control your blood sugar. You can use this. I mean, I'm not saying to stop taking your meds that are prescribed to you. Absolutely not. But if you were in a shit-at-the-fan situation and you could not get your meds, So this can help you, in that area. So there's a lot of different things that it can do, and it just goes into what it does. So this is literally a whole book on what apple cider vinegar can do for you. So if you have some of that on hand, you could use it for multiple different things if needed. Antibiotics provided by nature, fight the bad bacteria, replenish the good, and there's the ISBN on that one. This one's cool. I actually used this on my wife one time. She was sick for like quite a while, actually. She has autoimmune, and I gave her garlic, and she didn't like it. She likes garlic. She doesn't like raw garlic, though. So gut health, gut flora, ginger, goes into ginger again. Remedies for digestion problem. It just says what you can do and how to use it. Tells you things you can do with mint, fennel, caraway seeds, antimicrobial, garlic, and what it does, how it helps you, antiviral, antimicrobial. So it's good remedies for a sore throat. Tells you how to make a sore throat spray, marjoram oil. Like, that's not easily accessible. You have to get that somewhere. Vicks Vapor Rub cures cancer, dude. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, that thing, Vicks Vapor Rub cures everything. Like, you feel like shit, you're dying, eat some Vicks. I'll be all right. So yeah, and that lasts forever too. So it's a petroleum-based product. Don't eat it. My grandfather used to. Germ fighter spray. It goes into like, what you can use for cold and flu. Randy was just talking to me about, I can't even pronounce that. Echinacea. I know what it is. He said he can grow it where he's at. So check out Randy, WSG. He's got a lot of prepper information on his channel too. So that's cool. And it just goes into what it is and what it does. And it's good for treating colds and flu, like viruses. Again, elderflower, which is not easily accessible. Yarrow, ginger. Horse mint bee balm tea. Yeah, so thyme is everywhere. It grows constant. I mean, it's everywhere. It's in fields here. So I can always use that if I needed it. It's literally outside on the side of my deck. In the summer. Lemon balm, garlic again. They're pushing the garlic here. Onion, and then vinegar again. Sage. So here in New England, the hot sage tea was the thing. And it's been shown to kill viruses in laboratory studies. And it just tells you how to do it. Place 1 teaspoon of sage in a cup. Fill with boiling water. Let it steep for a few minutes. I'm sure that doesn't taste good, but yeah, do what you got to do. I've never done it. I usually use the ginger honey, and then lemon. So these are just, part of, a larger library of things that I have. But this is, these are interesting because it's good for medical prepping, for holistic type of stuff in case shit hits the fan and you can't get the meds that you need. This will give you a little bit of information about some food cures from, antibiotics, natural stuff, things that are antiviral, things that you can take to help with colds and flu and things like that. Even like vinegar for diabetes and lowering blood sugar. So there's a lot of things that you can find out just by, doing your research, getting books. You don't even have to read them all. I mean, you could buy this and put them on your shelf and you're good to go. And when the time happens, when shit happens, you can say, oh, wait, I got those books. Let me see what I need. Let me see if I can get something that's an antibiotic. And you look in the book and whatever they got going on, you can try and use that, see how it works, and you're good to go. But this is also good for people that just want to do a more holistic approach to meds or supplements or things like that. Or they just, I know a lot of people, they don't like taking actual chemical meds. Like I said, I'm not telling you to stop your meds. You always got to talk to your primary care before you do something like that. But this is strictly shit hit the fan. But like I said, I've also used this in other situations. So I've done the garlic thing, I do the ginger honey tea thing. There's a lot of things you can do, but you can't do them if you don't know about them, right? So how do you know about stuff? You got to read about it. You got to research it. You got to have it on hand, because I'm not going to remember everything that's in this book. Honestly, I know a lot of it. But that's just from, experience and being around a long time and, just being involved into this type of stuff. But if you got this book on hand and you keep it in a good, safe spot, these books, you'll be good to go if you need it and you don't have anything and it's a shit hit the fan situation. So you guys check this out. Check, country home remedies from a country doctor, or check out the ISBNs. Like I said, I don't have any links for it, but there's a ton of prepper medical books out there. But I'd also advise getting something like this, a lot of the holistic stuff, because when shit does hit the fan, you're not going to be able to just go to CVS and get your blood pressure medicine. You're going to have to figure something else out. So, guys, check it out. Have a good one. This is Prepper Medical 101.